The story of two men who were in the shadow of justice in 1920s America went down in history as the case of the century. Nicola Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti were Italian immigrants and anarchists. In 1920, in the town of Braintree, Massachusetts, Slater and Merrill were accused of murdering a guard and a cashier during an armed robbery of the shoe company. However, these accusations were the product of heavy prejudice due to their anarchist beliefs and immigrant origins. Sacco and Vanzetti were convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death in 1921 after a few hours of jury deliberation. However, many problems arose throughout the trial, including conflicting testimony from witnesses, mixed ballistic evidence, and biased statements by the jury foreman. This led to a widespread belief that the trial was unfair. Protests took place around the world defending the innocence of Sacco and Vanzetti and calling for their release. Famous writers, artists, and academics wrote petitions asking for their pardon or a new trial. Even Italian fascist dictator Benito Mussolini was convinced of their innocence and put pressure on American authorities. Under public pressure, Massachusetts Governor Alvin T. Fuller appointed an independent three-person commission to review the case. However, after weeks of secret negotiations, the commission approved the court decision, and it was decided to execute Sacco and Vanzetti. On August 23, 1927, Sacco and Vanzetti were executed in the electric chair. However, even after their deaths, the belief in their innocence remained strong. Although ballistic tests conducted in the 1960s confirmed that the gun found on Sacco was used in the murders, many people questioned this conclusion, and doubts about the injustice of the case remained. The Sacco and Vanzetti case took its place in history as a tragic example of how justice can be misled and how social prejudices can turn individuals' lives upside down. This case exposed the flaws of our legal system and how society must move forward towards a more just world.